Hello everybody and welcome back to IELTS Master. This is video number 23 and we are still discovering the skill of speaking. In the previous two videos we were talking about part 1 of the IELTS with very basic and fundamental questions that relate to your own life and experiences, your hobbies and particularly where you come from. We also took a look at a part 2 in the IELTS speaking test, which asks you to talk about an event in the past, what happened to you, and what precautions you might take in the future. Today, we're going to move to part 3 in the IELTS speaking test, which is discussing questions. In part 3, the examiner is going to ask you to discuss something to express your point of view. Alright. So discussing questions, this is not going to be very easy and not going to be very interesting, but I hope that you won't run away. So stick to the screen and we're going to discover how we can discuss questions effectively. In terms of contents, today we will try to find out how you're going to express that you agree with somebody or some ideas, and how you can express whether you disagree with somebody or some ideas. Expressing your views, that's the point. We need the language that can help us to express our point of view. We just don't say it out loud. Straight away, we need the signals. So what exactly are those? We're going to start with the first content, agreeing and disagreeing. Now I have some sentences here. Before we start, I'm going to ask you, take a look at these 8 sentences. Do you agree or disagree with them? Go. So, what is your answer? Do you agree or disagree? Let's say with the first one. Now, shopping habits have been changed by globalization. What do you think? Well, okay, I would say maybe. Well, I just don't really enjoy shopping, so I have nothing to say about this. Shopping can be a form of relaxation. Certainly, I totally agree. I don't know about you, but it's great for me to go out at the weekend and start shopping. The internet will eventually mean the end of shopping as we know it. That means shopping online will replace the traditional way of shopping? Well, I don't think so. I still prefer to go to the store and buy stuff for myself. Next one. People worldwide are becoming more materialistic. That means they live for the money rather than for mental, spiritual values. Well, I don't think so. Shopping today is less personal than shopping in the past. That means nowadays, when you go shopping, it's no longer personal. You gotta do it with somebody else. Well, I don't think so. I still go shopping on my own. And everything that I buy is highly personal. So what about you? The purpose of advertising is to inform people about what is available. I think so, right? I see advertisement, I know what products are available, and I may have more choices. Discarded packaging is causing serious environmental problems. Well, I don't know, I'm not sure, but I think people are controlling this very well, so I disagree. And finally, shopping in local markets is preferable to shopping in big stores. I totally disagree. I prefer going to big stores. It's easier for me to buy because I don't know how to bargain, that's the point. Okay, so those are for me. What about you? I don't know. So first, when we are given a statement, we've got to decide whether we agree with it or disagree with it. And these are some of the question types that will ask for your opinion. For example, they ask you question number 1. In what ways have shopping habits been changed by globalization? Well, they don't actually care whether you agree or disagree, but I suggest that you should say that you agree with us. So it's going to be easier for us. In what ways have shopping habits been changed? So you're going to say the first way, the second way, third way. Or to what extent is shopping a form of relaxation? Do you agree? You disagree? Alright. To what extent? That's it. So some of the other question hints can be, to what extent, in what ways, what are the main differences between, what, basically just what, right? Which do you prefer, and how is blah 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 different, or how is developed over a period of time. That's it. These are some of the question types in speaking part 3. You may encounter these and you're gonna have to give your own opinion. Okay. Now this is important. In order to give proper answers, you also have to signal your own point of view. In order to show the people, and in this case the examiner, what your point of view is, you need phrases. You need very particular phrases in order to signal, to indicate that this is my opinion, not your opinion, not my sister's opinion, not my wife's opinion. It's my own idea, my own viewpoint. So you can start. In my view, in my opinion. In my opinion, shopping is a very good form of relaxation. Well, from my point of view, shopping is a great chance for us to reduce stress. To my mind, online shopping is very convenient nowadays. It seems to me that the traditional way of shopping will never disappear, even though online shopping is expanding. Personally, I think people will never stop shopping. It's a part of life. My impression is that online shopping may help people to buy more stuff easily, but it doesn't guarantee the quality of the products they buy. I suppose, this is the last one, I suppose that in the future people will incline toward online shopping rather than the traditional way, because everybody is busy. Those are some useful phrases that can help you to express your ideas. Now, over to you. This is important. You have to use the phrases that I introduced to answer these questions. In what ways does fashion affect different aspects of our lives? And to what extent does how we dress indicate who we are? What do you think? This is about fashion, right? Does fashion affect different aspects of our lives? I mean, fashion, when I hear the word fashion, I think about fashion models and the fashion shows, which are really very boring, and those things don't actually affect my life at all. However, for the second one, well, how we dress indicate who we are. I'm the teacher, so I'm supposed to wear like shirts, formal shirts and pants. I cannot wear shorts or jeans to the studio to make this video. I cannot wear a t-shirt. Oh, that's kind of silly, actually. So, but anyway, how we dress indicate who we are. To what extent does the dress indicate who we are? I want you to answer this question and do the exercises that follow. That is enough for this video. We have been talking about how to answer question in part 3 by first indicating your point of view, whether you agree or disagree with an opinion. Alright? There are phrases, learn them, use them in your test. You're gonna be fine. Thank you very much, and I'm gonna see you in the next video, number 24. We'll continue to talk about speaking in the IELTS exam.